Kisii wants to give 1,000 for local church development for Kisii Central, the system is intelligent enough to know that that 1,000 for development goes to the local church account. The system further knows that if you are giving 1,000 combined offering, then you should split it 50-50%. So we sat down, we designed it, we developed it, and we worked out to test and see how it works. And the good news is that what we intended has worked very successfully. So then we told our members that every church must have a bank account. Every church must have a bank account because we don't want human intervention with this system. Let the system receive and reconcile and disburse. So how does that help? It has many advantages. Number one, if I'm a businessman in Darajambili, for example, and I sell vegetables, in a day I've sold 1,000. I know 100 belongs to God. I whisper prayer, I dial my phone, I send that 100 shillings to tithe, and then between me and God, it's clean. To avoid the temptation of carrying this money home, then I meet my relative who has just arrived in my house, then I use this money for something that I had not intended. So it offers convenience. Lastly, before I tell you how this thing works practically, our elders, church officials, are able to log in through the internet on the dashboard of the church and be able to see the financial reports of the church at any given time. In front of me today, when you dial the USSD code I'm going to talk about, I should be able to see with the treasurer how many people have contributed and how much in different categories. For example, today I've just given in Kisii Central Church 1,000 for adventurers. So it means that when the system reconciles this, I expect 1,000 shillings to go to the account of Kisii Central Church, and the church treasurer will see that belongs to the adventurers department. That's how simple it works. In other words, the treasury team don't have to sit down in the afternoon to count money. The pastors can now concentrate on their core calling of mission instead of waiting to collect and take report to the conference. The conference already knows how much tithe has come from Kisii Central, from Kisii New Life, and everywhere else in real time. So this is the system we are introducing to you. That wherever you are, back in Eldoret when you were there, there's an old man who told us, my children are in the US and they want to be sending money. So we gave them the mobile app because we've also developed a mobile app for this thing. If you have Android phone and you go to the Play Store, you'll see CFMS. You can use it, register, and it's very easy. So we told them, let them download and give. And right now, that's how they're bringing money back home to the church. Now, what are some of the features of this system? Number one, it's very easy to use. We started with a borrowed USSD code that was *369*7#. But right now the church acquired its own in Kenya. Every country have their own USSD codes. If you go to Tanzania, it's different. If you go to Uganda, it's different. If you go to Rwanda, it's different. For Kenya, it's *392#. *392#. But if you have an Android phone, instead of using that USSD code, you can just use your Android mobile app. It's very easy. So when you dial *392#, if you have not registered, then it will ask you to put a 5-digit church code. If you do that, for Kisii Central, for example, the church code is 10322. Then you follow the instructions and register. Once you register, when you dial again, then it gives you a selection whether you want to give in home church or host church. Home church is where your membership is, like members of Kisii Central. But today I'm being hosted in Kisii Central. So today I gave us host church. Then now you select the different categories. Do you want to give trust fund or non-trust funds like local church? Then you get a list of different options. Now the treasurer will be able to create any other account that is domiciled or just belong to the church. Let's say Kisii Central have a trip, choir trip. The treasurer can just create another account called choir trip temporarily. Then the members can use to donate for that trip. Then you can say this one is only for 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So we'll come for training. But in the meantime, you follow the instructions, then you choose the categories you want to give. Once you finish and you confirm, then it will ask you to put your PIN, then you are done with your worship in giving. The money you want to go to the conference will go, the money you want to come to the local church will come, and then that's it. The reports will be shown in real time. The report will be shown in real time. That's what we are introducing to you today. And today, when the time of tithe and offering comes, let's try it. Let's try it, and we can tell you today, in Kisii Central Church, we have collected this amount for these different departments before we go home. And then it ends there. So may God bless you. May God keep you as a division. We are trying to make sure that technology works for the church. Once we are done with ACMS, we are done with CFMS, we want to go to how do we manage, like when we call a pastor to come from our camp meeting. Can you log into your portal? Can you select the pastor you want? Can you track? That's what we are working on now. May God bless you. May God keep you. May you be the ambassadors of this mission. May God help us to use technology as much as it's availed to us from heaven to the glory and honor of his name. God bless you.
Asante sana kiongozi kwa mafundisho hayo mafupi. Wapendwa, kwa njia ya muhtasari kupitia kwa lugha ya Kiswahili, ningependa kuwajulisha kwamba aliyoyasema kiongozi kwa ufupi ni haya. Mfumo huu wa CFMS ni mfumo ambao utatumia teknolojia kwa njia ya mtandao kurahisisha kazi ya kumwabudu Mungu katika njia ya kumtolea yale aliyotubariki nayo. Tutakuwa tukitumia njia ya benki ikishirikiana na mitandao ya kutuma pesa ya kama simu ya rununu kwa njia ya M-Pesa, kwa njia ya Airtel baadaye na pia Equitel. Haya ni kwa minajili ya kurahisisha kazi ya kanisa pamoja na kazi ya mweka hazina, ili kwamba tutoe mzigo wa kutunza pesa nyingi katika mifuko au mikoba ya waweka hazina na kuifanya kazi hii kupitia kwa mtandao bila kuguza pesa. Kwa hiyo kanisa ilipoketi iligundua kwamba tumefikia wakati ambapo inatubidi tukafanye ibada hii kwa njia hiyo rahisi, na ndiyo sababu mfumo huu umependekezwa kwetu, na ulipojaribiwa ukaonekana ukifanya kazi bora, na kwa njia hiyo hata matoleo yetu yameongezeka, kwa sababu ni rahisi kila mmoja anapopata pato lake kumtolea Mungu mahali alipo, hata bila kusubiri kuja kanisani ili aweze kutoa. Kile tu ambacho unapaswa kukifanya ni kuchukua simu yako ya rununu na kuponyeza kodi ambayo ni *392 alama ya reli. Ukisha kufanya hilo, utajiandikisha kwa mfumo na kwa njia hiyo hiyo ya kuponyesha *392 alama ya reli, pia utaweza kumtolea Mungu Ikiwa utahitaji kutoa zaka au kutoa sadaka zingine, utafuata maagizo jinsi yalivyoonyeshwa katika mfumo huo unapotumia kodi hiyo. Itakubidi pia kutumia kodi ya kanisa lako, home church, au kodi ya kanisa ambayo umeitembelea siku hiyo, uwe katika host church ama mgeni katika kanisa hilo. Kwa hiyo mpendwa, kile tu unapaswa kufanya ni kuponyesha na kufuata maagizo. Maombi yetu ni kwamba Mungu atubariki tunapotumia mfumo huu, tukifahamu kuwa inatupasa kuwa viongozi wala sio watu wa mwisho, maana baraka hii imetujia kwa wakati wake. Tutakapomaliza katika huduma hii ya ACMS, tutafanya pia maendeleo ya CFMS, na baadaye tutafanya service calls au kuwatafuta wachungaji ambao tungependa watuhudumie kwa njia ya mtandao. Zaidi ya hayo, Mungu ametuita tumtumikie kwa hekima yote. Siku ndiyo hii, wakati ndiyo huu. Tumuinue Bwana kwa wakati wetu na kwa njia zote. Bwana awabariki sana.
Tutaendelea na kuimba 126, hawajakuwa tayari. Nina haja nawe 126.
Yesu